Alright, my name is Danadyaksa Fatehah, and I'm from SMA Negeri 1 Kedal. I'm on the government side who supports women's selfishness in order to make a great feminism move. So, feminist movement is a type of movement where we, as a woman, can maintain our rights and equality as same as what man does. Because we believe that woman is also capable to do anything that men often did, like, for example, the driving and survival. Man always underestimates women's capability, thinking that they were the best and can do anything. But the truth was the man cannot live without men. The man cannot live without women, and they still need women like for having family, etc. Still, today's man seems forget about these things. For instance, in European country, men always looking to women that is driving because they see them like reckless and only care about their looks to make people interested. So they will let them drive. But that's our life. That is woman's life. We don't have any purpose to do that as a woman, and women already had enough of that case. It's simply bothering their life about how equality should work. So women decided to create feminism movement to simply make these male people quiet. And as a government position, we choose our decision to support women being selfish in order to reclaim their rights and make their life peace. I guess we need to dive down to our case so we can be more clear. First is how equality should work. Equality is part of our life, and we should apply and maintain as long as possible. Like we said, today's man is too selfish to women. They seems not care when the woman or a man and woman already becoming one partner. Because they think woman is too slave and cannot defend themselves. That's why they treat women like you are a woman. You cannot do that certain of things. But not all of women like that. Some of women also have a better surviving skills that man doesn't have. So both men and women are equal in terms of how they will treat their life, and besides, they also have their own choice. Second, women's rights. All of human life have rights. They are our will of life and the things that we should get after working so hard for that. Both of them have a same rights, so they could do whatever they want. Men can drive, women also can drive. Some country like Middle East still banning women for driving and going night outside alone. This must be changed as soon as possible in order to let women choose their own life path and let women live freely. The third one is the selfishness. We see a lot of marriages now have an unhealthy relationship. This most often happen the most often one is how wives not receives enough attention from their husband. They seem receive not enough attention from their husband, and they just feel that marriage is only for having kids and done. And after that, the man decided to leave and never coming back. Mostly happened in our country. And this forces women to survive with her kids. And this also triggered women to build this feminism. And in order to stand themselves, because you are not married for having kids only, but it's a place to grow a family and care each other. So for men, think about this again, about your woman's life and about your marriage. So we see a lot about the case that why women supports the feminism now. It's simply because how men treat them, how men not treat them properly. And because of that, we need to see the real world experience about why women decided to make this movement and abandon their men, because they seems like their life is already bothered with those men's dominance, and we need to rethink about how men and women could be equal to each other. Alright, in the Middle East and the East Europe, you still see how women are banning from driving and going outside, like we already mentioned before. It's simply because women still need their partner in order to maintain their safety. But once again, all of women must have a different skills. Like for example, some of women have a good martial arts that they simply don't need women when they have to go outside alone at the night, because they already experience at the survival. So because of that, we can change this rule without having any concern again to women's safety, because it's already a mandatory to have a defense skills for themselves. All of you human must have a defense skills. And the second is about Lao King case. So most of the country in Europe of American men still always looking about women's lack of driving and something like that. But it's already 2025 and we already see many women can drive properly. And besides of that, women also can operate the heavy vehicle such as bus and truck. So men needs to stop complaining about lack of women, for example, driving skills, because women already learn about this basic skill in their life. They already implemented it. They already implement it and apply it in order to make their life simpler and easy. Because we are a human and we always learning in our life. If we have a lack of skills, for example, basic life skills like driving, cooking, etc., it's simply we can learn it, we can fix it, and it's a part of our life. And the third one is about toxic relationship. So in Indonesia, it's already often happened, like how men married just for having kids, and simply after having kids, just leave and change partner. This is often happened in Indonesia, and we must rethink it. We must fix this. This is basically a toxic relationship, and we can fix this by signing a contract, or in the marriage you have a promise that you must maintain this relationship and decided to not leave your wife and kids. This is for men, because it's simply ruining women's life, because it's simply their kids, and we must care each other to order to grow their kids together. So that's it from me about the man and women's equality, and what something that lead women to support this selfishness and feminism movement. Hope we can be better at the next time. Thank you.